Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be heading to Portugal. So me and Chris headed to Portugal. As you can probably tell, we're not in Portugal at the minute. The car's not packed and we are back in the UK. I didn't manage to do any intros or outros really while I was over there. I wanted to keep it a little bit easier for myself because I was trying to get used to a new mapping system, also new tracks. So I didn't want to get too stressed out trying to video and trying to follow new routes that I'd never been on. As you can probably tell, it does get a bit stressful. If you do it yourself, you probably understand. So hopefully next time when we go again, because we will be going again, I can video a bit more, so a bit more in depth about where we are, what we're doing, maybe to and from the ports, and some road driving as well. I didn't manage to do any really road driving videos, it's just more on the tracks themselves. But hopefully it'll get you inspired to get over there into Portugal. It is really nice over there. Obviously you've got to be careful where you are going and stuff like that, so you've got to do your research, but hopefully this will get you wanting to go over there and then you can go and do a bit yourself. So there is going to be like a part 2 and 3 to this video. So this part 1 is going to be us heading from Spain into Portugal and heading down into the coast, of where we've done a couple of nights, chill days, camping and in a hotel, and then we followed the Atlantic coast route up. Again, when we get to part 2, I'll explain about where we are, because the Atlantic coast route you could actually do from the very top of Portugal right down to the bottom, but we only done a small section of it as a little taster basically, because we just wanted to get a feeling for what it was like over there, and hopefully next time we can do a little bit longer and some more tracks. So hopefully you enjoyed this one anyway. Make sure to give us a like if you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button to go and check out part 2 and 3 when they come out. So they'll be next week on Wednesday 6 PM, and then the following Wednesday 6 PM again for part 3. And again, I'll bring myself back when them videos are up and live. Alright, so we haven't done many videos yet. We've just got to our first track in Portugal. We've had one night camp, basically 2 days driving. So this is the afternoon now. It's like 1 o'clock I think, or 1:30. So we're just going to do this one track. There's something interesting at the top. We're going to stop when we get up to the middle of the track, have a bit of lunch. But as you can see, what a lovely place to be. If you can get out here, definitely do it. Even the road's just spectacular. I wish I could video it all, but we're just going to do the off-roading side of it. You can find loads of videos on the internet of all the roads and stuff. But yeah, it's just lovely around here, just lovely. Definitely nowhere in the UK that looks like this. No beautiful scenery. So we'll try and bring you back when we get to more interesting stuff, and we'll do some videoing in the car as well. But yeah, see you later on. The camera probably doesn't do this hill any justice, but it was really steep. As you can probably hear in the background, the viscous fan was just going and going and going. Now that was down to obviously it being hot, but it just shows how hard working the engine was trying to climb up to the top of this hill. But it does make it with no problems, and down the other side, which you'll see in a minute. So the route that we've just been following took us along the edge of the Spanish and Portuguese border. Unfortunately, we got halfway down the track and found a gate with private on. So we turned back and found a different route which took us to this high advantage point across the area, where we had a bit of lunch and then headed off the tracks to get to our second night camp early. So with us getting there early, we decided that we'd go into town and have a bite to eat in a restaurant. So the next day, we didn't do any off-roading, we just headed to our next camp. We had another chill day, where we went down to the shopping centre and got some camping supplies and some presents for back home. So we're on our fourth day in Portugal now, so this is the next day that we're going to be doing off-roading. We're not off-road at the minute, but what a view. We're at a national park at the minute. This is where we've come up to from our camp at 2,000 metres high. It's just nuts. D2's doing alright, but I'm still trying to get used to the auto. Obviously going up and down big hills. So I'm just still trying to get used to that. But yeah, we'll bring you back when we get to some tracks. We're about half an hour away, so not too long. And then we'll bring you back. So after we'd finished this track, we headed to our next camp at Gios. Unfortunately, I didn't get any pictures of the campsite here, but here's a picture of the track just outside the camp.
Spiderweb.
So on this day we got to camp early, so we decided that we'd go down to the beach and spend the rest of the day down there, hitting the sand dunes along the way. So for some reason I couldn't get the D2 to go up this sand dune, with many attempts to try and get it up. Chris managed just to get over it, and Andrew managed to get a little video of me doing my last attempt, where we used the sand tracks to get it free afterwards. After we'd been on the beach, we headed back to the camp, where we spent the night and had a bit more of a lie-in day the next day, and then found some local easy tracks, and then down to another beach further down the coast, where we spent most of the day. So after we'd been on the beach, we found a little place where we could check and make sure that we knew what we were doing in the soft sand. And we didn't expect the sand here to be as soft as it was, but it was really soft. But it definitely got us used to driving in the soft sand, as you'll see. Even the recovery gear come out, and we had a little go with the recovery gear. This was just to get us ready for when we were driving the Atlantic coast route in part 2. I wouldn't go anywhere in the sand without these sand recovery tracks. They're brilliant at recovering the car without having to get a strap or a winch or another vehicle. Wouldn't go anywhere without them. Thought to just bring you around the room. This is the hotel room we've got for 2 nights. There's Logan on his bed, I'm going to spin that round. There's the bathroom, walk-in shower, loads of room. Best hotel room I've had. And then a full-on window. Not the best view, but best room, definitely. Nice comfy bed. So that's the end of part 1. This is where we have a chill, and we'll bring you back in part 2 when we hit the Atlantic coast route. So if you haven't already, give us a like if you've liked the video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell down in the corner as well, so you get a notification next week, Wednesday, when the next video is out.